it's the audio one, because that tends to be a problem.
Yes. Tell us if the audio's on, people. Tell us if the audio is on.
That was a big problem for Concord. Hello, welcome to Games Lounge. I'm Connor, the host, and Sean is sitting over there. And we're going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles X for the foreseeable future. We're going to format this slightly different. When we were playing through Pokemon Colosseum last year, it was kind of more like a sort of testing ready for how we wanted to do things. This year what we decided to do is we're going to have two, we're going to interchange what game we're playing per week. So we'll play one game 1 week, one game the other. So we're only going to play Xenoblade Chronicles X every 2 weeks. But for February, this month, we're just going to play through Xenoblade Chronicles X. And when March hits, we're going to interchange it with, well, we've chosen The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, because the HD version's coming out on WiiU.
On March 4th?
Yep, so that's what we'll be doing. One of the problems though is, if this game is as long as the first game, then it's going to be quite difficult to play through the whole story, possibly. We might be playing this for a year or something. What we might do is, we might play this for half a year, and then during the summer, we might just stop wherever we are and just move on to another new game, which right now I'm planning for Persona 5, but I don't know if we'll actually get proper release during the summer, maybe they'll delay it again or something. Anyway, I'm really excited, despite the comments that were going on for how shit this was.
You want the camera audio up? I don't know, let me just see one second, I'll turn this up. How's that, people? Connor speak?
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Tell us if that's a bit better. Yeah, it gets all the sound here, yeah. So we're picking up the camera from the sound from the camera just now. You should hopefully hear us all right. I don't know how loud it is. I've turned the game sound down a lot because I know that kind of interferes with you're obviously aware of the setup we've got with the cameras, but we'll get the lapel mic sorted out at some stage. Right now, a bit more, that's probably as high as I can go. Without mucking with the camera itself. I can just check the camera 1 second. Connor just go speak?
Hello.
Yeah, I'll see if I can turn the camera up 1 second.
Potato.
Potato! Right, let's see.
The potatoes have nothing on the prawn.
Right. This, Connor speak?
Prawn.
There you go. The
Well, at least that's my testing.
That should be much better now. The camera should be much better for volume. Right, let's get on this. Let's get into the game.
Yeah.
So you're going to be setting up right from the scratch, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to be playing right from the beginning. I'll try not to spend too long in that character creation. And try getting on the game as soon as possible. I had a chance to play a couple hours of the game a couple of weeks back. Just a couple hours just to sort of see what it's like, the UI and stuff. Yeah, it feels kind of similar to the first game, except things do look a lot more technical, which is really weird because the first game was technical too. I just felt like the first game felt more manageable, you know, more manageable chunks. Yeah. And it looked like everything was being shoved in my face here in this game.
I hear you.
Disable auto power down.
Let's see, I wonder if I can. Was that what they say? Auto power down? Oh, take it off. Are you sure of that?
Okay. See, yes.
I'll see if I can actually. I can possibly connect up from here on my iPad so I can control the stream, which will be quite handy. Actually, no, I won't actually. I've turned that off. Ignore that. Right, let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. Boom.
As soon as I've done this.
Hi people!
Go ahead.
Right, we should be good. I've got your comments and everything up here, so I should see everything here. That should be fine. Except for it did just go into that. What's it doing? What?
Maybe that's how we were going for the tablet.
There you go. Just turn the volume up for this bit then, maybe. So we'll keep quiet for the intro bit. Do you ever say, make a crazy looking character? Everyone always says this with games, make crazy characters. I always end up trying to make things look really cool, but I fail.
Well, yeah, I mean, normally when I create a character, I just make it look like myself.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy enough. That's enough crazy for everyone!
no, we could. No, we'll try looking as much weird things as we can do with the character.
Yeah, as well.
Make it more memorable.
Hi to everyone joining us just now, Jeb Wasabi, Wolo, whoever else is there as well. I'm in there. Hey, excellent. Do I count as a person joining it? I suppose I do.
You do.
By the way, we had Super Mario Maker on Wednesday, viewer created levels again. We're going to check that out. It's up on the highlight thing on Twitch, but I will be reposting it up on YouTube and stuff. And I'm going to edit it. We're going to start doing highlight videos on the stream, so we're going to take little bits from each episode and make a highlight reel. You'll see a kind of idea what we did before. Adam made us a highlight reel for episode 10. And we're going to do one that will cover all the episodes for like the next 10 episodes, so the next couple of months. And then we'll do another one after the next 10 episodes, and that should take us right up until E3 or thereabout. And then we'll probably have a break during E3 because I'm possibly going to be in Japan or something. I'm not too sure yet, but I am. I'll be taking the camera around filming some stuff across there. Anyway, back to the game. Make it talk, guys.
It's so much to be quiet.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying, powerful, and human reckoning. Our planet is overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally.
Film the picture so you can see the fluidity.
The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet. Its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Would you get the intro?
Yeah, it's just like the first game gets what the exposition does.
Yeah. It's pretty cool though. See, watching that intro, it's like they've done a cracking job in it. It looks like, it still looks amazing on the screen, like it looks phenomenal. But they should really make like a whole anime from that, like that kind of graphics, like based on the series.
Yeah, well, I prefer an anime based on film.
Well, for sure. But they should do it in that graphical style, the way they've got that intro. Imagine if they did that. Imagine, see, this is when Nintendo needs to get their act together, and other games companies. Imagine if they made some animation on these properties, and when you bought the game, to totally entice you to keep playing the game every week. It's like what Halo did with the Halo episodes, like each week or every month or something, have a new video, a new episode up, and you only got to watch it if you bought the game. So you buy the game, go online, and you get access to the episodes. Yeah, well, maybe. And that's it, like, if you take some, you play the game, what kind of
They
play?
could put that into the like shocking people,
Yeah,
and like it has sort of video content, so
Exactly. Well, see, people have been moaning about the Amiibos saying that they're annoyed because it's paying for download content. I didn't look at it like that. I look at it as they're full of characters and the figurines. I quite enjoy collecting them. They're decent ones anyway. I enjoy collecting them, so to me that's a bonus. But I think a lot of the games that the game was done, they've not had enough content that doesn't really matter. It's even frustrating. Right, let's put the goal in this game.
it's kind of freaky.
Looks like a something rodent or something. What's the guy at the bottom right there? State his face. What the hell? Yeah, they didn't really quite know how to do faces properly.
I know, it was a big problem first game, like,
Yeah.
especially if you rolled up close to their face, it just picks the worst.
You know what I've noticed? Like you rotate them. I think you can rotate them, can't you? It's like, it doesn't look that bad there, but what I noticed before was when you were on a shot before, it feels like their faces are like a little bit like a mouse, like kind of a sheep, like mouses, they're quite pointy like that. So they come out and then they go back in again. A lot of the sort of character models are kind of stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know.
It's like they've got like a sort of bigger forehead and then a sort of pointy bit there. It's like, they're like Fox McCloud, if you imagine him as like a human character, Fox. And he's got like that sort of kind of human fox face. That's what it's like. In fact,
So everyone should just be foxes in this.
yeah, exactly.
There should be a Star Fox game then. Put that on Brazil.
Well, there's going to be a Star Fox. But last E3, Nintendo done their, I forgot what people called them. What was it called? It was the Muppets. There's a guy, Jim Henderson's company, made Muppet characters for Shigeru Miyamoto, Reggie, and Iwata. Yeah, but those characters, this is what these guys remember. Those Muppets, they've got like the faces where they're like animals, but they're humanised, or whatever. What's the word for it? You make an animal human. Anamorphic? No.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, he looks like you from Persona 4, main character from Persona 4. Except he has silver hair.
Did you ever say, so Sammy said the soundtrack is amazing. I put the soundtrack up higher, but you can't hear us talking, or know that you want to hear us talking. But also it just ends up triggering copyright claims constantly left, right and centre, so I'm trying to avoid that a little bit.
I go for this guy because I want a sort of Afro samurai.
Alright, okay, good. Going for an Afro samurai.
We have that.
We're being culturally diverse here, we're a selection.
I want to see Afro.
Jim says he made the character look like a human Sonic. Out of curiosity, was that the only hairstyle I gave you?
No. I was looking for our hairstyles. I was looking for an Afro.
I was going to say, like, was it giving you like just a stereotypical like black man's hairdo? It was like an afro, that's a bit racist.
You know what, we should
Maybe, yeah.
Well, we don't have that. I don't think we've got an Afro, but if we did.
What's that one? You've got like 4 pages worth of stems.
I know, I just looked for them, they're like different.
Damn. There's no an afro in there. God damn it!
That would still be his voice for this game.
God damn it!
He looks a bit emo, actually.
Yeah. Not very happy-headed, is it?
Does that look samurai-ish?
Wasn't the one with a ponytail? No.
Was that top?
No, there was one with a ponytail. Must be one of the pages.
Do you get different hairstyles depending on what character you use?
I don't think so. You've got different pages though, the ZR, or ZR.
Beard, like store, tip store. Yeah, we're not getting anything from that. You can get
Wait. You press these ones.
No.
Yeah, press. Try those ones. See what it does when you go back to the hair.
What's that do? That just shades back?
See, it's got text on it, but it's like in here, look, it says there's like 5 pages. Unless that's including all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it must be that. So, I thought it was telling you there was like 5 pages of hairstyles.
Is that just changing the background for a second? Oh, that's nice to see where it changed. That was smart.
There was a ponytail, where was the ponytail? There was a ponytail. Yeah, maybe let's change your hairstyle recently, innit?
Ah.
It must be.
I want to go longer.
It's not the same way I want it. Has to be jet black if you went samurai. You give him a bit of grey like he's a wise samurai.
I don't even want them. I mean, tips colour. The tips.
Some highlights and stuff.
I see. Oh, right. Okay, I start to see difference in it.
The only thing was going to be good about this game, based on what you were,
It's Thomas.
when you were mucking around with before, make him tiny. You make him tiny.
Tiny somewhere.
A wee midget. It's like minutes ago.
Oh, wait, sorry, I should have seen that.
Yeah, I think what's going to be good about playing this game is, especially for me, you'll enjoy it because you enjoy the game. But I'll enjoy watching this, just seeing the actual,
Stars.
no, the vistas.
Yeah,
Seeing the
the
actual look at it.
environments.
It's such a nice game just to look at.
Oh, yeah. What is that? Moles. No, samurais don't have moles.
Maybe.
Being moles.
Which stands you wouldn't say. Good idea. Imagine if you do that. See if I can zoom in the camera a little bit, that's clean.
Yeah, that looks so.
Right, I'm going to grab myself a coffee one sec.
No, that one, see if we can do something.
Go over 9.
Right, I'll see. I will do it back to me. Or something like to turn his entire eyeball just completely black. Makeup. Yeah, okay. We'll go for it. No, I'm okay. I've got some more here. Well, it's nice that they give you. It's nice that they give you so much customization, but yeah, it's in the first week Xenoblade, it took me a bit of time, but like, you know, if there was something that you didn't want to borrow with at the time, you can kind of just ignore it for a bit, you know, like with it, you can sort of learn things.
Like grinding?
Sorry?
Grinding stuff?
No, not grinding, just like everything was compartmentalized.
Yeah.
You know, and they didn't give too much information, but when I was playing through this already, they could give you so much at once.
That's what I said to you, I booted it up. I thought it was the first time I'd even tried playing one of these games. I thought I boot it up because it looked amazing. And I was just like, oh my god man, there's so much content. There's too much for my brain to comprehend. It really is a game that you have to be, like, know about the series. You have to be a kind of,
Yeah, that's
a JRPG kind of player. Yeah, JRPG players that can understand it. I think it's only taking you a pick up, which is all the areas. Get your hang in and stuff. If you should probably be quite good at that, or you should be able to pick up quite quickly.
well, I'm familiar with the battle system in the first game, so you know it wasn't too hard.
Yeah.
But there was new stuff in it that I didn't recognise. So he has a heart. Yes. Oh, his voice. Oh, sorry, something.
Let's get this started.
I can hear that.
Let's get this started.
Oh, that's true.
Ready, Will.
I'm really feeling it.
I was going to say, you know that plan for the Xenoblade video thing? What you should do is, at the end of each episode, you should have a literal rhyme time. You know, like a minute of rhyme. It rhymes lesson of the day. It's rhyme time!
It's right time.
Ready? We'll work well together.
Oh gosh.
Cheers.
Oh, warrior.
There's no substitute.
Yeah, warrior. Of course. You gotta go warrior. Okay, right. Right, we've got mini samurai with a heart on his face. That's good. I don't, guys, can you tell me, do you actually ever get to change like how your character looks, like anytime during the game? Ah, damn it! Which one was the English voice? Was that the like classic one?
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7.
Alright,
6,
why after chapter 5? That's kind of weird. Why not
3,
just change anything?
1.
There's a cutscene.
Yeah, it's cutscene.
So minimise it. I was going to say I'll minimise the picture in picture so you can miss the text, but
That cup is super simple.
no, it's not coffee. There's no story there well. Shog's VA, what's VA?
Voice acting.
Releasing
Oh,
hatch.
right.
He's saying
Please
when the
stand
character
clear.
says I'm really feeling.
I'm really feeling it.
Right,
It's
after
right
chapter 5
time.
I'll change it now.
Let's do this.
Looks like you're all in one piece.
Okay, let's focus our attacks.
This is really easy. Yeah, it gets wasted.
I think he says something like, if you're going to do it, he just says, oh, I'm not feeling so good. He's got, like, he's puking or sick or something, he's got a cold.
Careful. Just
I am a
take it
samurai,
nice and
I can look
slow.
after myself.
Your senses will need time to reactivate.
I like what Connor did with his characters, made him look kind of hardcore, and he's got his love heart on his cheek. So it's like he kind of confuses people when they first see him. They go, this guy's oh, but he's got love heart, and then he kills him. And steals other stuff.
That's part of attack.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact.
Ah,
Good thing
I know
we
there's
found
like a
you.
class system in this game, which wasn't in the
My
first.
name's Emma.
Well, it was
You
in the
wanna
first
tell
game,
me
but it
yours?
was for each character, like, specific. In this game you can change it. I wonder if there's like a sort of stealthy
You can
kind of
remember
class.
your own name. It must
Maybe
be a
it's-
stasis hangover.
I don't know, man.
That's not good.
I wonder if we should put the, at
Just
least I got the
try and
voice stuff is
focus,
down the bottom. I
alright?
might actually move the camera and stuff up to the higher side. To the higher side. Let's see.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting this is a resistive touchscreen, isn't it? On the Wii U.
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's
I was thinking of naming him Prawn King.
Prawn King, yep. It's a nice tribute to the prawns. Or to the prawn race. Oh, see, I'm really sort of
Good.
kind
There
of
we go.
anal about stuff there. I'd have to have a capital P and a capital K.
Oh, for God's sake. Who cares?
Me! Immediately
As
retentive.
best I can. How are your limbs?
Maybe just
Can you move?
Prawn King.
Actually, yeah, of course I would say.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system.
I remember in
One
Pokemon
step at a
games,
time,
Mhm.
all right?
they would capitalise
Things
automatically
first.
all
You'll
names.
be needing a weapon.
Although it was a
Ah.
name. In the older ones, the newer ones you should capitalise the first word. And I always used to get really annoyed
Alright,
with that.
let's
And I would
move on.
change their name to like to capitalising just the first letter. And the thing about that is if you change their name, it
Yeah.
just counts as a nickname, and when you trade it to another person, they can't change the name anymore.
Prologue Awakening.
I like Emma's character design, except for her hair colour. Silver hair just looks so.
Is this the character that Sabi was saying and Jim was saying or Will was saying?
Actually, saying Gwen.
Oh, Gwen, yeah.
When I played this over a week, I think the controls are a bit hard to get used to because I'm so used to Xenoblade Chronicles controls. They're a bit different. I'm trying to remember what it means. That's your main.
But like where your target thing is, it's covering it on there. I'm going to move the camera over to their side. That's annoying. It's like in the bottom right's perfect, but then as soon as they start talking.
Target. I think targets are.
Okay, back again.
I know these are item boxes.
We just want the camera, guys. I'm just going to go back there.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't
Ah,
survive
that's
the
fine.
crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even
Now,
remember the one.
you tried playing this game for a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know, the LW.
Now, see when you first tried playing it, did the game even attempt to explain to you how the battle system
Remember
works?
Earth.
I can't actually remember. Yeah, it does. It gives you a lot of training. But it was the thing that when you went into the menus, there's about a million things there right from the start.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, and I was just like, wow, okay.
In Xenoblade Chronicles, you walk out
It was
the unnecessary bits until you
Yeah.
need it.
But people say this anyway. This is what I read in the reviews. People were going on about that. Was it's quite a steep learning curve. There's no played the games before.
I'm just sort of hoping my playthrough was the first one will kind of carry on at least a bit to this one.
Should do. I think it's more a mindset. It's like for me, I look at that and I'm overwhelmed by all the options and stuff you've got to do in the grinding. And I've done grinding before in Fantasy Online, but this is like another level. For you, you're kind of used to that. You played like Xenoblade Chronicles not that long ago, so you'll be kind of used to doing that kind of stuff, grinding the characters and building them up and managing their feeds and everything. We get them in the studio sometimes.
That's fine.
They get that!
Yeah, target is on. Right, okay. Now, okay, I'll attempt to explain to you how it works. Well, I can only explain what bits out of the game is.
Well, you see things building up with that timer there.
Yeah, it can double time up to do double damage or something.
Rain time. You can build up for some rain time action.
Exactly. You guys better get used to that because we're going to be quoting the first one all the time.
Yeah, because we're really feeling it.
There's a lot of work.
I'm really feeling it!
Sean was watching me play through the first one. He just loved I love the catchphrases too. I was so used to them by that point because I played through like 200 hours of it.
Yeah.
But Sean was just hearing it for the first time and all these different catchphrases and all the British Cockney accents and that.
This one seems not too bad from what I've seen you playing it so far when you're trying it out.
No, but that's crap because they sound normal.
Yeah.
I don't want them to sound normal. I want them to sound stupid and eccentric.
Well, that's the thing, like the accents, it didn't even bother, like the accents were obviously atrocious. But the fact that it just repeats constantly, it's like, I'm really feeling it, right time, I'm really feeling it, let's do this!
Oh, you can sell all straight away. You just get money for it.
Just as you quit, the game finishes and it's game over. It's game over, man, it's game over!
Just take them. Why wouldn't I take them? Oh, can one commenters please tell me who was playing for the game? What is your? Do you have a limit on your item box? Because in the first game that was really annoying, where you'd have a full compartment of your item box. Do you get unlimited items here, or do you still have to manage them?
I don't know when someone responds.
Where's the affinity chart, social. Yeah, these are things I recognise. Because what happens is, like when you do side quests, like there's a sort of affinity between everyone, and you've all got like a social status to each other.
Yeah, I saw that bit and I was like, what? I was like, that was just another layer of confusion to my brain. I was like, man, I didn't even know like the game
I
was.
was really confused by it in the first game as well. It does make sense when you do a lot of side quests, but yeah.
See, years ago, right? I never used to play role-playing games or anything like that. And I still didn't really play that much of them. I suppose Shane was kind of a role-playing game, but anyway, I don't really play that kind of game. But years ago when I had the Dreamcast, I tried Grandale 2 and Skies Arcadia.
Yeah.
And they were kind of like Japanese RPGs, whatever, or American ones anyway. I played those and they were like the first time I sort of kind of played a game like that. And I really loved them. I actually thought they were brilliant games. And then Fantasy Star Online, obviously I played that for a couple of years, but yeah, I think all these kind of games, if you've got time to invest in them, where you can pick up and remember and memorise different weapons, the stats, the characteristics and stuff, then they're phenomenal games. I struggle with the time, that's all it is.
These are. No, well, I used to have all the time on the road, but
We're getting old!
once you're working full time, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But
What's funny is you start working jobs, taking money so you can play games. It's like, I was playing games before though! Yeah.
actually, so you see these little blue light markings. They were in the first game too, or they looked different. They were just those little orbs, just yellow.
That's just because they weren't in high def. They were actually the same shape. The bloodiness and the anti-aliasing was that crap that they made them round.
Yeah, so they're tiny.
So, usual format, people, and after the first hour we'll take a break for a couple of minutes. We'll keep the stream live though, so we're going to answer questions or talk things and stuff, and we'll switch it to the studio shop. We'll see the studio shop now as well when it comes to the break. Like we did at the end of last year. We've got a bit there for adverts if you want to promote stuff. Let us know and you can help support the channel with that. We've also got Patreon. We've got Patreon has been a lot of updated just now. We're going to start posting that very soon. But that's been updated, so if you want to support the channel and the streams and the studio, then head over to www.patreon, that's patreon.com/SmallFryUnify, and you can support us on there. If you're a developer, if you're watching this and you're a developer and you want to promote your game or your business or something like that, then you can contact us and use one of the Patreon backer things there. And there's different options there based on what you want to do. So I've got things from a 10-minute advert during the breaks to having a 1-minute actual custom video that you want to show during the stream during the breaks. So there's a couple of things like that. But anyway, check that out. Also for anyone else, if you're not on patreon.com and a member on there, you can also donate through PayPal. So any donations, we really appreciate them. Thank you very much. Obviously following us is massively helpful as well. You guys are all following us anyway. Most of you watching us just now, so cool. Yeah, we're up at 116 followers now, by the way. 116.
No.
Soon we'll be over 9,000.
Which, let's remind ourselves, crashed the stream last time we tried to play that.
Yep. I've actually got, and see on Patreon, one of the backer things, one of the support levels, the top one I've got, it's for people like who are making games and that, but it's for $100, so £70 roughly. For $100, you get a 10-minute advert, the logo on the t-shirt here on your sleeve, and you also get a 1-minute to 2-minute video that you can play during the streams. But that level is called the indie developer level over 9,000. I couldn't help myself. I'll actually tell you what it says. It says, I'll get it up.
Wait a minute, before we played that video, you didn't actually know where that came from.
I know.
Yeah, you didn't know it came from.
No, I know everything.
It's a great scene. It's just it's so over the top. It's great.
Jeff, my good man, thank you very much. He said this channel deserves more followers. I'll get there. The thing is, the followers and that, so like, the great thing about the studio is this, is for me personally, I enjoy playing games. However, as I've got older and as I've done more work, it's very difficult to get the time to play games. You end up just kind of getting distracted. So for me, the studio was, I wanted to work on films anyway, but I wanted to involve the games in the studio in some way, so Games Lunch was where that came from. And it was kind of a follow-on from when I was younger, when I was about 20 years old. I ran a website called Games Importer UK, and I used to import video games from Japan and America, and eventually I started selling UK games. But I used to import the games from Japan and America and sell them to people all over the world, essentially. I used to get games like much earlier than a lot of the shops here. And then as kind of eBay and everything picked up, and Amazon and everything were kind of starting to cover all over the place, and you got global shipping, that kind of died off just because there was loads more people doing it, so there was no money to be made in it. I enjoyed doing it, but just it was impossible to run money-wise. So at the time when I was doing that, I actually contemplated opening up a store called Games Importer UK, and I was going to have in the store a section where you could play games like this in a store where you, if you came in, let's say you wanted to buy Xenoblade Chronicles or it was about to come out, you could come to the store, we could put the game on and you could play it for a couple of hours, and then if you enjoyed it, you could take it, go away and buy it, and you'd buy it from the shop. So that was the kind of idea, and the name for that was Games Lunch. And it was actually Kurt, my brother, who came up with the name Games Lunch way back those years. We were talking about it, he said, oh, you can call it Games Lunch or something. I was like, oh, that'd be quite cool. And it was always in my head, Games Lunch, and I just never got any chance to do anything with it until I got the studio. And now I've been in here for 3 years, but SmallFryUnify has only been around for 2 years now. But that was always part of the plan, was to incorporate Games Lunch into it and have the studio as like a lounge where you play games. And one is kind of like a base of operations for the film stuff. So that's where Games Lunch came from. But the idea was to play games, enjoy playing games again, and get back into the games that I played years ago and newer games, and kind of not force myself, but that seems negative, but give myself a reason to sit and play through games. So right now, although I'm not playing, I'm watching Connor playing this to me is brilliant, because I would never sit there and force myself to do it. I'd never sit there and just watch someone online by myself. But this feels like I wanted to create like this, what do you call it, incorporating sort of kind of feeling. I don't know if any of you guys watch stuff like Big Brother in the US and UK and stuff. When Big Brother first came out, one of the things that I loved about it, it's changed now, it's now just a kind of a joke, but when it first came out, I used to be a semi-professional gambler, and I used to sit at home and I used to have to sit something and stay up all night to do the gambling because it was based in different countries, so I had to go with their time zones. So a lot of the time I'd be sitting here, not here, in my flat, I'd be sitting there watching the TV whilst I was doing the gambling, and I used to put on Big Brother when it first came out. I used to just sit there, and it was like you were sitting with a group of your mates watching Big Brother. So they were sitting there talking and just walking around doing stuff at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you were sitting there, and it felt like you genuinely had company. So I wanted to create that feeling with the Games Lunch, where we were playing games. Everybody was chilling in your house, it's a weekend or something, and you've got nothing to do, you want to play or watch some games, and just chill out. You can chuck us on in the background, we'll sit there and have a bit of banter with you, and yeah, it just feel like you're actually involved in the studio. So this is why the live part of it is so essential for us, especially games that are actual show. That's going to be pre-recorded going forward just now, just so we can make it better quality. It's going to be a higher sort of show. But the original idea for Games Lunch, for the actual episodes, was going to be a live show where it'd be an hour show. People would come in and you could ask us things about the games, we'd play the game, we'd show you stuff, you'd tell us your feedback and stuff, we'd tell you about the game's news, and there was different sections. There was a bit at the end where we'd have like a kind of playoff, and it was all going to be live, so it would be an interactive game show essentially, a video game show anyway. So that's where stuff came from. It's kind of evolved as things went on. People didn't really have the attention span to sit and just watch a show for an hour. It's pre-recorded, so it's now getting scaled back to maybe a 15-minute episode, and we'll cover various things. But the streams can be the same. We can be on for like 5 hours, 6 hours, or 3 hours, or whatever. There's just people just hanging around and watching it in the background. But yeah, you still working there.
I have a few questions about this.
Yeah.
Target something. First of all, I don't remember this many options being in the official orders thing. I think you only had like 4 options open. The other thing is, what the hell is an appendage lock.
An appendage lock.
Yeah.
Toggle appendage lock.
I mean, it just gives them a red cursor. Does that just mean all your party are locked onto that one enemy? I don't know. Would you just be locked onto an enemy in the first place?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's for you.
Is it like a camera thing?
Yeah,
or-
it's just target. Well,
Well, I'm already targeting it.
if it's not locked, maybe you can move between them.
Maybe if it's
So lock it like that and try and move to one of the other enemies.
No. I think maybe it's for this. Oh, does that use one? Well, let's say it didn't have that on. I just thought maybe, like, it didn't matter how far you moved away from it, you'd still be locked on. No, 'cause-
True drift, yeah, you're totally right, man, totally right. I'm hoping with the advertising thing with the stream, that we'll get a couple of people who are making games, indie developers. I'm going to be posting something up to the Scottish Games Network and to other people that are doing like retro shows and stuff. There's a lot of people that I've got on Facebook that kind of keep track of their stuff, that do retro nights. I've got stores in the UK that sell retro games and build arcade cabinets and stuff. So I'm going to contact them and send an email to them, a group email, asking if they want to advertise on the show. And that's what the Patreon is about. It's got ones designed for those people, and it's like from $25, $50, $100 I think it is, for 3 different ones based on what they want. But considering what they're getting, it's pretty cheap. But the idea is to get quite a few people involved with the show, so every episode we do, every stream, we can basically be advertising people's products, but they'll be supporting the show, and it'll help us fund things like the medical things. So, and I'll obviously keep trying to fund things personally myself, but it's just a very slow process because I can only buy things during the game, especially if I want to have a life or anything like that. I can only buy things every few months or whatever, so. But yeah, the microphones will definitely get replaced at some stage.
So eventually if you get a lot.
Yeah, exactly. The microphone is then a hot tub, so we'll be sitting here in the hot tub in games. That's
Hot
the
tub
plan.
lounge. One thing I really like about this game though, over the first,
Oh, sure,
I
we'll
love
yeah.
the long range and close range interchange during battle. I love being able to use a different weapon the further away I move.
Alright, cool.
Um,
I didn't know enough to do it, but if
well, in the
you
first
tell
game,
me that's what happens, Connor.
you just have an equipped item, you know, like a staff of sword or something, right? But in this game, if you go up close to them, you've got like blades.
Yeah.
Blade weapons.
Do you have to toggle that one?
No, if you just move away naturally from them, you'll get your gun out instead
Alright,
because you're
cool.
not close enough anymore, so you start shooting. I do like that. It's nice. Right, so let's get to the main event.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise.
In a few hours, the sun will rise.
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Yeah, so on. Is this? I'll wait until I finish this bit. That looks so cool, baby. Look how good that looks.
I'm really feeling it, Sean.
It's beautiful. Why is it raining? It's like real life. Is it picking up the weather or something? Oh, wait a minute. Did this not happen before? Yeah, it did. It did have been beautiful again. And we're like, oh my god, looks amazing.
I mean, you can see like the bottom but it's really nice. It's great art direction. So it's just sort of
Yeah, it's just- See this here, right? See, one of the things I love with Fantasy Star Online, there was a few bits where it just looked really bright. We were in like the planet, you came down the planet, it was awesome. Obviously, there's nothing about this. But there was a bit at the end of the game of Fantasy Star Online when you were fighting the main boss guy, and you walked into the arena sort of bit, and it was all like grass and flowers on it. It was like all bright blue skies and clouds. It was like really nice tune, and then a bit dark and like evil, and you had to fight him. But this kind of reminds me of it. It's totally different, but it's reminds me of this beautiful looking world. And I've always said, yeah, you can have like fights and all that stuff around. Why not these beautiful worlds? There's so many games nowadays that are really dark and dingy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
There
I mean, I played
as
more.
far as we can tell.
I mean, I think
We
people
need to learn to play
seem
nice
to
with these guys if we're
have
going
this
to try
strange
and
association that realism in the game also means it has to be gritty. But I mean, for example, one thing I noticed when I backed around in Skyrim was, I mean, it was kind of the same, you know, but one thing I noticed is that if you go to like North Park, you've got like an MC area, you've got, there's a bit where it's like an optomy area and or something. Well, yeah, I think it is.
Look at that.
It's changed.
It's incredible. Well, I might do that in the meantime. I might see if we can borrow one, Joe. I might see if we can borrow one from someone else. There's ones that I can borrow stuff from college. Actually, I'm going to start trying stuff from college. I see what we've got in the campus. I can normally borrow wireless mics from work in the meantime, but I can't get them all the time. That's the problem. It's just a kind of hit or miss. So I can see if I can try and borrow a couple of them for the next stream.
The first, I need to get my save
Recognize
file
the habitat
from my
unit?
original console
That's where we're headed.
and then show you all the environments in
Watch yourself.
Xenoblade,
Our
because
first steps
they
are
are, they have the same impact
Yeah.
that you say that
can
you're
jump
feeling
if you
from
like.
this.
Really feeling it.
They just look so
The engines
imaginative
down
and
there are
beautiful.
another story.
Well,
Some big, some
When you were saying there,
all nasty.
there's bits in another one where you go to the other part of the land and
Given
sort of
our
an icy bit.
options, the high road here we
See,
can
to me,
see when we go.
That's good design in the sense that there's a lot of games where they're meant to be scary games, right? But you start off instantly and you're already in the dark, dingy environment, so that's what's like the whole game. And if you start bothered attention, like Outlast was like that, it was quite scary. But see if it's like this, and you're like, oh, it's nice and beautiful, but then you go into a dark, shitty, horrible looking dungeon, and you're like, oh my god, what's going on here? It's separating all those emotions you're getting, so you actually probably get much more of an impact. But when you're in that all the time, you'll just build up a tolerance to it.
Which of our lovely commenters said they hated?
Wasabi ate the green.
You hated. Well, yeah, it's fair enough to hate grinding. Come on, you can't do that.
No, that's amazing. You know, it's funny as well, this is on my screen. My screen's like an older screen now, so it probably doesn't even look as good as what it look. Yeah. What was he doing? Joe says the game is basically pretty and well lit all the time, never dingy. Well, and it looks beautiful. It's a great looking game.
Oh, another great thing I love about this game: no fall damage.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
Although I will say, I'm not very keen on the baddies in this, the animals. And what the hell is that? It's like a baboon pig or something. It's like it's horrible. And in fact, it all looks, it's like they've got that sort of kind of shiny, greasy look.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's.
it's like that.
I think the enemy designs in the first game were really good.
Yeah. It's like that there is exactly what you think of when people say like horrible pigs or whatever. Where they've got like dirty pigs. It's like a slimy looking pig. And he's got a big boil on his head that the thing's going to burst and spray his pus all over you. Like,
It reminds me of Red Dwarf episode space bumps. It's bulging down the head.
I'll tell you what though, it makes you want to kill it.
It's not
It's
shot.
busy, yeah, exactly. It's
Oh look, it's walking into the wall. It's actually in the wall.
He's like a pig, and he's just put himself in the crack of the rock, as in the arse crack of that rock, and he's left his arse crack in place of it to trick you into going into his ass.
Well, to be fair, it was supposed to give the sense of a completely alien world.
Well, that's what aliens do, they go through walls.
Yes! We can do
Well, I
that.
got that.
Yeah, I actually looked at the first Xenoblade game, because remember how you were saying those little like extra grass things? They actually are pretty much exactly the same.
Really?
Yeah. It's just as much as well. I swear to, I'm sure, look, it's 2D. Look, if I turn the camera,
Yeah, it rotates. Most of it is, but there's like, see the flowers, they stand in her. That's
Yeah,
the-
they're okay. They're
But yeah, the grass we takes.
It reminds me of Call Me Quick Rally, it's just 2D trees. See, if you're like, in Call Me Quick Rally on the PlayStation 2, everything was 3D. And if you crashed into a tree instead of the road, it was just a 2D tree.
Yeah.
It looked really weird.
Jim says, yeah, the monster design is amazing. What is that, man? It's like a baboon!
Target, okay.
It's like a pig baboon!
I've never understood why this middle option is over here, because you could just select and attack straight from the get-go. Why would you draw your weapon first and then attack, instead of just going straight into it?
That'd probably be give more damage or something. I bet it gives you more damage if you actually draw it first.
Here I come, sunshine.
Here I comes!
Oh, if I press B, I stop it. Oh, I didn't know.
Just notice the flaw with the barrier. Look at his legs. And the spikes coming in the legs. Surely that is stabbing him. That's going to be uncomfortable.
Luckily, they can face your things, remember?
Good point, good point. It's like, I've got a big spike going to my face.
Still think down.
How can you feel bad for him not? There's shit in there.
Well, it's back to the element of this.
It's like a Klingon. It's like a pig Klingon mixed with a baboon. What's that? What's that in his tail? What is it? What the hell is that? It's like a knob coming to his ass. What the hell?
But isn't there actually like an actual alien thing that claims that?
What's that?
The claims apparently has something like one passage.
The Klingons have something?
That looked like a picture of like a warrior kicking.
Really?
Yeah.
One of the dogs or something? Maybe.
I'm not sure.
No one of the actual people. No.
No, not people. It's
Yeah.
just like an actual like pig looking
Yeah, probably.
warrior around you. But what's it? Oh, see that attack's called Swift Edge, which is actually an attack from the original game.
Question for you, Jeff, and everyone else is joining us. Question for you. On the Patreon, this is what we have for the rewards, right? I'll tell you what I've got. If you donate $5, which is about £3, $5 is just a thank you. It's like thank you for supporting us, it helps us carry on and stuff. If you donate $12, it helps us create stuff videos, and we'll also include you when we do things like hangouts and everything like that, and possibly early access to Games Lounge episodes. For $25, this is the indie dead one. During the stream, you'll get a 10-minute commercial, a 10-minute section for a commercial. It'll last 10 minutes on all our live streams for a week. So, any streams we're doing during that week, you'll get 10 minutes on each stream. So, if we've got 4 streams on, you've got 40 minutes of advertising for $25, which is like 17 quid or something like that. For $50, you get that, but you also get us with a logo and a t-shirt. We'll wear like a t-shirt with a logo on it. Again, for all our streams that week. And for $100, you get all that stuff again, but you also get a 1-minute advert here during the episode of Games Lounge Series 2. So during the actual main episodes, you'll actually do a commercial break and actually advertise the person. So that's the sort of different options. What is a gamer? I'm not saying you do this here or I'm asking you to do it, but if you were someone who was going to back the channel, what would you like to see as a viewer or a supporter? What would you like to see in there? Like stuff that you'd like us to do that would be of good value for what was being asked, $10, $20, whatever. That'd be interesting to see what people would actually like to see, and then I can see if I can incorporate it in there.
What level?
A level.
I don't know what those two icons actually represent.
So small, aren't they?
1, 6.
Well, you're level 4. Oh, no, what's that? That's damage.
That green bar must be my experience. Health and slow bar. Those two, yeah.
Can
Armor, attack.
you not go into your menu and see it? It's not like a bigger version.
Yeah, I must be able to.
There it is there. It's level and rank.
Right,
There you go.
rank.
So you're rank 4, level 3. One of the things, Jeff, that we had to do the Kickstarter campaign originally was one things where you could get pictures done, like the character art that we had for the Kickstarter campaign. So it was like character pictures, caricatures, but they were quite expensive. They cost maybe $25 each, £25 in fact. They were quite expensive, so that was going to be like a much higher tier. But I'm thinking things like early access to the videos, so video games down Series 2, the episode when it goes up, they'll put it up maybe for like supporters first, and they get to see that a week before it goes live on YouTube, and then people on YouTube see it later, so there's an incentive to back the project, but you're not getting limited where you don't get to see it, you still get to see it at some stage if you're not supporting the channel through Patreon. So I don't want to do stuff that people can't get access to. You see, you can only get access to if you're supporting the channel, because I think that's unfair. I think everything should be open to everyone. However, if people are supporting, they get like a lot better benefits and get to see something early, or they'll get a shout out on the channel, or they'll put their name up at the end of the stream or something saying thanks to these supporters. So that's the kind of things like I'm trying to think about. Competitions for the show where on Game Launch Series 2 we'll have hopefully a competition running that maybe if you're a backer you get access to the competition. It was nice.
I should heal up first.
Uh-oh, no! It's oh, God, oh. Run! Elma, please come over. Elma.
You know what's really funny? Jim, we're talking about cameras and stuff like that and microphones. Just before Christmas, I bought it's called a Tascam, is it here? A Tascam DR60D. And it's basically a recorder for sound. You still need the microphones for it, which is why you still need to get the microphones. But it allows you to record in pretty much crystal clear sound. So you get high quality sound or HD sound, whatever, that you can record straight to the box, but you can also stream it as well. So you can have a backup that's recorded really good quality for things like the shows, if you're playing it later on or editing it. But for the live stream, you can actually have really good quality from the lapel mics. But I bought that box just before Christmas, and I've got it ready for when we do get the mics, so we can just connect it up and we're ready to rock and roll. I'm also one of the sites that I'm on that I check out, it's like a site that's for filming, and it talks about like cameras and video equipment and stuff. They've just done a competition for the exact box I've bought. It's interesting to me, I know it's interesting to anyone else.
As long as it was interesting.
Exactly.
That's all it matters.
I got really excited about it.
If you check these little box things, you can change the time. But that feels like a step back. Because that means I've got to go to one of these things physically to change the time.
You can only go there, you right?
Yeah, in the first game you just change it from 9.
Is there no better name you can change it?
I guess not, why would you have this?
Interesting.
Okay, I prefer daytime. Now, I know there's a few added extra things in this game, like for example, think of like, depending on where you are physically, like if you're below or above an enemy, it changes the way the battle, changes certain aspects of battle, as well as something else. Can't remember.
See when you make a game like this, it must be so satisfying making it and creating a believable world where you can run around and look at all like afraid of it.
Yeah.
It must be amazing. Obviously it's not just one person, but it must be amazing as a team watching it and going, we can run around and look at it, so like, looks solid. But that's a problem inside. He's like a baby one, he'll kill his baby. Die, baby monster.
Let's focus our attacks. Oh. obviously the obstacles in the first game are, physical and
Melee attacks.
All or nothing.
All or nothing!
Yes. Now there's no substitute for real combat.
We got it. Let's move.
I noticed when I was playing this, the battle music seems to change between like when you battle you get a different song with that. There seems to be several battle beats. Whereas in the first game, as great as the soundtrack was in the first game, it's amazing. But like when you had, I think, you had one. You had one regular battle theme for the first half and then another second regular battle theme. I mean, if you were in trouble, you were getting attacked or something, or you were in trouble as in you were dying, you'd get like a slightly different theme going. But yeah, it's nice to have like, different theme sets. And honestly, thought at first when I heard like the music was in lots of different genres as opposed to like the same majestic orchestral soundtrack and Xenoblade Chronicles. I thought would like it, but that's just great. It's great.
I put a post up on Facebook, people, I didn't saw it. I put a post up on Facebook a couple of days ago. I stumbled across a song, it was from the new Divergent trailer on TV. And it's by Sigur Rós, the band, or Sigur Rós, or however it's pronounced by Jonesy, whatever his name is, Jonesy. It's amazing, such a cool track. Check it out, it's on the Facebook page. SmallFryUnify Facebook page. Go listen to such cool music. Just thought I'd pass that on.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Nice work.
Hard work always pays off. It's on now.
Right, it's one of the things I didn't like in the first game was how small the text was. One of the things I don't like about this game
It's small here,
is
isn't
how
it?
small the text was.
Is there no like settings where you can change the size of the text?
I don't think so. I think they just have to stuff everything really around.
It's really daft though. They can actually have, why, like, there's stuff in the series, I know, why not have all that stuff off there and you see it there?
Yeah, I know. Maybe it's just a piece of... Well, yeah, I mean, the actual text for explaining what the attack is, you only see that like a couple of times to get used to what it does, and then after right. So,
Is there an option to hide it? No?
Nice thought.
they're right.
One to live by.
What happens to that? Is that just take off the screen and take it?
Yeah, I think it is. It's not do that. Camera assistant display.
Yeah, Jim says the text is very small in this and there's no audio option, sadly.
Oh. Let's run control. Okay.
Oh my goodness, we've been playing for an hour already. Right, people, we're going to break just now, we'll have a wee break. Right guys, grab yourself a coffee, a tea, whatever you're doing. We'll stay live on the channel. Connor can chat with you later, ask any questions you want about the game and stuff. And Connor will answer them. Quiz them on Xenoblade and stuff. Okay, I'm going to turn the kettle on. I'll stick it onto the studio shot, 1 second. And we'll get the break timer up so we can see what's happening. So at the bottom right you'll see the timer for the break, we'll be back in 9 minutes 58. But Connor's going to be here chatting away to you, so carry on answering, asking questions and stuff.
And that's it.
Then he carry on playing the game with Connor.
I'm just looking for the options.
Cool, cool. We've actually ran over 5 minutes there. Obviously, time flies when you're having fun.
When you're really feeling it, Sean, take the spies right now. But don't worry, because it's always right there. Yeah, did anyone answer to the question about the item box thing? Like,
Oh yeah.
do you have like a limited supply of stuff you can take? So,
Yeah,
Oh, right. There it is. I can just turn. Yeah, I can turn the descriptions of the art off. But I'm going to keep it on because I'm not very familiar with it. Alright. Well, it's huge, it's not a problem. You know? I mean, it was still big-ish in the first Xenoblade, but like, I mean, a couple of the item boxes you'd have no problem with, and then the other ones you'd have loads of problems with. I think I remember collectibles, especially, being pretty difficult to maintain. Because you wouldn't know, because you know you had to use them in the side quest later on, and you couldn't get back to certain parts of the game later on either. So if you didn't get a collectible there, and you've like sold it, or you didn't have room for it, you tossed it away, you're screwed. So as long as nothing like that happens here, that's fine. Okay, no worries then. Yeah, I'm going to keep all the display stuff on now just so I get all the information and understand what's going on. And then maybe later on when I've got a good knowledge of what's going on, I'll take some of the stuff off. Are the side quests better in this game? Because that was one of my biggest complaints with first Xenoblade, was everything was just really, well, not everything was really generic side quests, but a lot of it was just fetching and that. I did like some of like the character interactions, like talking to certain people, like some of them did have personality, but most of the time it was just pretty boring. And it was just there to get experience. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to turn the brightness up, Sean. I don't know how it will affect the actual
It's pretty dark in some ways anyway, so probably quite good. I thought it would be quite good, ball. The model
cameras. Okay. It's a side quest here. Although, well, I think you have to do certain like side stuff anyway, don't you, to like get past certain chapters in this game. So we're gonna have to do side quests at some point. I'm just wondering how fast to take this, because like I don't want to rush the game. You know, it's about exploring. But at the same time, you know, I don't. Even like if I give myself to summer to complete this, I'm not sure if I'll complete the story. If we're only going to do in general every 2 weeks, spend about 3 to 4 hours on this game. Do I have anything to try yet? It's a story itself, taken into account what you have to do for it. Is it about as longer or shorter than the first Xenoblade? I don't know if you played the first Xenoblade, but if you did, you know, in reference how much longer it is. Because we were actually going to play the first one before, but we said since Xenoblade Chronicles X was just coming out, we just played that. And also there was a problem with just how long the first game was anyway. It's okay, I'm used to grinding.
Grinding!
If we come to like a difficult part where I just like go up against the boss and like maybe under severe under levels and get my ass hit. Maybe like I know we can an hour or so before we start the stream. So I might like do some grinding in the general area before the stream starts so we can try and get through things faster. And you know, it's a bit boring to watch right. That's okay, I don't mind exploring. That's what this whole game's about, isn't it? I'm gonna get some more water.
I'm still here, people, off to the side of your camera, so I'm still here. I'm still here, people, I'm still here. I forgot to post up on what's it, on Google Plus. So I've posted up there now. Done. One second, guys, 1 second. 1 second. Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay's peeking her head round. Oh, right, I'm on the stream again. Google Plus sucks. Do people use that? Me, apparently.
I don't use it, and you always got on to me for not using it. Just gonna scoot back.
Lindsay's scooting by. So you're scooting.
That's a good time, yeah.
That's the scooting walk. You need to explore certain parts of the map before you can progress sometimes. That's just like real life though. You've got to explore places before you can progress. This game's been on 60 plus hours, but it's very well thorough in my opinion. Grind it, baby, grind it. Connor's back.
This is break over it?
I think I am. Oh, sorry, the break. Yeah, I played rugby actually.
The actual
Oh no, it's alright, it's minute 12, minute 12. We need to go for the break. Yeah, I think I am the sole user of it. I was an early adopter when it first came out. I got like the timed invite and I set it up and I used it all and then tried to get Lindsay to use it for her business and then it was kind of just seemed there's too many of these things nowadays, it's really hard to kind of just manage them all and just got bring a team! Yeah. It's doable, but it's supposed to because there's games and the YouTube gamers channels and stuff, so I post them, see if people want to join or come and watch or whatever. And I think that's about the start of the game, Colin, 10 seconds. I'm just going to sit back to the game screen. I'll be back here in a second, people. Oh, what are you there? Yay, we're back.
I'm going to take it that the gravity in this game and on this planet is slightly more robust than Earth's because I can do beam jumps.
It is. It is.
Oh. Collectibles! Who doesn't love collectibles in video games? It's just addictive to go find. Okay, I'll take your advice, and I'll go and head off over to Los Angeles. what you were talking about earlier about dark dingy games?
Yeah.
I had an experience like that where I played Infamous, and the whole game was very post-apocalyptic. It was
Looks a
supposed
lot
to be,
bigger up close, doesn't
but the whole city was just felt so dark and insane. And I actually couldn't play the game because I just got depressed looking at it.
See with the new,
That's the west
it
gate.
was Gears of War 4. They showed a
It's
trailer at
closed
E3
off
for
now
it.
for
It was just
security
like
reasons.
dark and the same as all the others. I was like,
Repurposed a freight
I'm actually
engine.
bored with it. I can't be bothered.
Side.
But you look at the new Doom. It's like,
Yeah,
it's dark, but look at it. It looks
Colour
amazing.
contrast.
Yeah. It's like there's bright colours in there, but it still looks dark and evil. But it looks,
Yeah.
you can see everything.
Quite bold, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's nice. It's the, as you say, it's the contrast between colours and the light and stuff. The light is amazing and it's phenomenal.
Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Doesn't anyone who like joins YouTube have to have like a Google Plus account or something?
I'm ready to unload on all or nothing.
Dude, yeah, I will break Chewy. He's not so great, Chewy.
All or nothing. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Where did you get the back home?
It's a shame we had to settle for so much wildlife.
Because I've run out. Well, I think it's because I've run out. Having a double
Luckily,
check.
some species aren't so hostile. But they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line.
Oh well.
Oh!
All right, let's
Oh yes,
head.
please. Thank you very much, please. Thank you.
Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
No. Sorry, Wednesday, I always tried to share out, but I couldn't, or I told me to kill him.
That's why games at Skies of Arcadia are so big and cheery. Yeah, me too. That's why I enjoyed playing that. It was one of the first role-playing games I played. I really enjoyed it because it was bright and cheery and looked amazing.
Yeah, I'd like to play on. And that there is a fan service still on it. I'd love to make we should do like maybe a special once, you know.
Not for
Get a
Fantasy
dream-
Star Online.
Yeah, get your Dreamcast, get on the internet.
Well, there's Fantasy Star Online version 2. And you have to set it up. You can set it up with online servers. And people have done the English hacks.
Oh,
So you can play English, but it's a bit of rigmarole to set up. But if I can get see if we get a separate little tower in here, I'll set it up and we'll get playing that. That'd be brilliant. I should be able to set up the Xbox One controllers to buy an adapter.
I am. Does you not reappear? Because normally they just phase back and down.
Yeah.
Oh no, they just pop now. No, they phase back in. Ah, amazing. Man, those guys are a good thing, man. I don't think they can't hear them, can they? On the stream, no. So we've got some noisy neighbours instead.
That's what we call them live and stream. When we watch, we call them something else.
Sean has several names from that show.
High grade of expletives joined up together. I might set that up, Jeff, because It's like it's my favourite game ever. Ever.
My favourite game is an actual role-playing platform.
Which one?
Rayman. First one. I've actually never completed it.
Did you play the WiiU one?
Rayman Legends.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I played Rayman. It was a really good game. I preferred Rayman
Here
more.
we are. Not too shabby, huh?
Rayman Origins was always a fun.
For a giant beachy spaceship.
It was like the first game we imagined as so modern.
But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city.
That's a deliberate butt I don't care what you got.
We call it New Los
Yeah,
Angeles.
I don't know what it is the first game because I never even,
NLA.
like, I've never been able to complete it. It's a hard as balls to do. But
Really?
it's yeah, Rayman. But I don't know, it's probably just nostalgia, but I just really love it.
So it was that
Like, it's
another
just very
survivor
whimsical.
to
It's
join
really
our band
Disney.
of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come LA. New LA is our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone.
I will check that out, Jim. I will check it out.
And our future was uncertain.
Now, so I may need to get
No idea what
another PC borrowed here for when I'm doing it. Tony, who's going to be hopefully helping out with some stuff,
only that we had
he's
to
helping
do
me rewire some of the bits in the studio for better connections and stuff. He's maybe going to do some streams down the line from home or in the studio. But I think he's possibly got a PC I can use temporarily for stuff like that. So we'll see. We use for stuff like Hearthstone, Practice Online, Counter Go. Problem I've got though is I'm streaming and I'm capturing it and everything from the computer. I've got the one main computer, so it's difficult because I don't want to. It's like I'm streaming to two different sites, YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and I'm also recording locally. So if anything happens with the stream, I've got a local backup, and that's what I end up editing anyway for the highlight videos that
How
we're
about
going
a
to
quick
use.
tour of the
So
facilities
I'm
to
basically
refresh your
recording
memory?
and streaming to two sites, and I'm running all the things that go with the stream, and then
Let's
filming
start
the
with
video
your
capture card.
characters.
So it's a little bit awkward to run PC games directly through it as well. I can do it, it's just that it's a little bit different. I'd rather sit here and have a setup to go through the TV, where we can sit here.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General.
Yeah, the same last time I played this, I saw this cutscene. This director guy just seems real evil.
News I am
Like,
delighted to share.
everything about him just seems evil as hell.
Yesterday,
It's his eyes, it's his eyebrows.
10 more white whale
Anyone's got eyebrows like that, they've designed these eyebrows
These fellow
now.
pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery
2 days ago, ma'am.
of brothers and sisters. I stand here true.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Marina? Gwen?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
The three of us were in the coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations
It doesn't matter. Does it change your affinity
Yeah,
with
the
people when you answer different
I was the
instructions?
colonel and Marina a lieutenant.
No, that's
Gwen was
what
a
are you asking,
police-
Jim?
I'm asking you.
Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
No, you
You're
don't.
still
You don't
colonel.
have anything, Sean.
No.
Nope.
I I think I did that in the first
I'm
game.
not chain of command either. It's about
No,
the
no, you didn't have like choices and cutscenes.
And the award for
But
best
you could
ass
change
kiss
affinity
goes
by
to-
doing certain actions.
Right.
Well, I'd remind you
It
both
can
that
raise
bans are
affinity, yes.
necessary if I thought you'd listen.
So it's basically
survivors, ma'am.
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact in Starfleet.
But what, more importantly, can it decrease ability?
What?
I don't think it'll matter
Crew members.
that much in the long run.
Come on, seriously.
Just in case.
Josan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Arena. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
I'll tell you what, I'll call you now, pal.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
He said, when you see those little hearts pop up, it means you've raised their affinity
Right.
level a
We
bit.
should be going too.
He said, I think you can, but it doesn't really
Administrative
matter.
district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Cool, cool.
One thing I really liked in Xenoblade is if you raised affinity with like your fellow party members, you could do these little heart-to-hearts where you would have the cutscene together. And it would be like a kind of...
They were getting on.
I don't know. I mean, every time I entered one of those cutscenes, I thought, I honestly thought they were just going to admit love to each other. This is Margaret's character. So, what do you find better, Sean? Do you find it better when the character just continuously runs into a rocket, or do you prefer they have an animation where they stop themselves, but it's kind of jerky on the controls?
I would rather they make it more realistic, to be honest. It's like, see something that I notice in games all the time, and real bugs with this, but when you move and you're running, is the ground slides under your feet. It's like if you actually move, you're no like, see obviously in real life, you can only take a step as much as your feet go. But in the game, it's almost like when you start moving, it's like your character's floating like that sort of kind of thing. So,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
If I walk up, if I go up the stairs,
yeah, you look at his feet, it's like when you sort of kind of hover, it's like his feet sort of kind of slide. It's like he's not actually staying in that bit where his foot lands.
Oh,
his
wow.
foot actually moves, it slides along the ground.
Hey!
yeah,
You see what I mean?
it's like he's on a...
It's like sliding, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it feels enjoyable to play like that. It's just visually it looks weird. And you see it in cutscenes sometimes, this one's actually not too bad. But I wonder if you took that away and made it more solid, if it feels weird when you're playing it. Maybe that's why they didn't do it. Well, saying that,
Is that early?
it's probably physics related, that's probably what it is. They probably don't want to invest the time in the physics, to put the weight and the physics behind them, taking proper weight and steps and stuff like that, the inertia of it.
You know, at some point you have to ask yourself, how realistic does it really need to be for the players' enjoyment,
Yeah.
depending on...
Jim says, the thing is, in this game there's a lot of geometry and you do a lot of jumping, you wouldn't want the character to keep stopping too much. True. I suppose like if you hit anything, but you could limit that to like major objects. I mean, there's bits in here you can walk through the car, we did that before, remember? You can walk through the cars. Stuff like that should be, like that's fundamentals to me. It's like if you walk through a bit of glass or walk
to be
past it.
fair, it's kind of funny when you...
It is, but it kind of takes away from that immersion a little bit when you walk through a car. It's like, or when a pig puts his ass in the wall or whatever, you know?
Do you know what the car should do? Instead of like trying to...
It should vaporise. I mean,
No, it should career away from you and just crash and burn.
yeah. Yeah, you get to kill people's randomly.
Do you remember the game on the PlayStation, Driver?
I remember, I never played it really.
Like,
By the way, look at that phone. And that thing she's got, the device. That looks like the devices they've got, similar to the mobile phones they've got in the Expanse. If you watch the Expanse sci-fi show, amazing by the way, absolutely amazing. Just finished season 1, phenomenal. They've got phones like that. Anyway, sorry.
that's very interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if they got it from this game.
I was just going to say,
I know
in
what
Driver,
exhaust smells
you can
but it was exhaust in the cockpit.
can't hit people no matter
Just
what you
check
do.
the
You
duct
can.
work.
You just always jump away.
Because they all sit around their ball. And you be going at 100 miles an hour and they still have to...
Yeah, you jump away.
The intake exhaust pipe
That's
has to
actually
be
really
reversed.
fun.
Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
But now you get annoyed after a while because you're like,
You're
I
the
don't
one
know
who
where
cleared me to fly.
It's funny how people just want to kill people in games.
I
Eh?
like it.
It's like, it's a fundamental, get a game, it's like, can I just blow his head off? I'll test it and see. It's like, why?
Hey Elma, how'd it go out there?
That's why with that game that came out last year, Undertale, which is one of the candidates for the games I was thinking of playing. Because in that game, you have to be merciful, otherwise you're going to have a really bad time. The game, they make you so bad throughout the game for killing anything.
To be honest, I found Lynn to be super annoying. I tell you, she's Lynn. She's the young one.
Yeah, she's the one with the weird eyes. How will we find it? Well, yeah, why not?
Yeah, well that, doesn't
Oh,
usually happen.
She's got a little
You know it
nap
doesn't
on her hair.
I don't know.
I know what you're thinking,
That goes back to
but believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of my top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great
Yeah.
way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today.
Is he the
You
ring?
can clean up here and dock the
He's
scalp.
big and
What?
Yeah.
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it. Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Lynn! She's 13 because Japan.
One of it. There, woman in the party, doing it.
So you have 8 people in your party?
No, I think reserve just means you
So
can
you're
have
4 and 8, 4 and 4.
4.
Yeah.
One thing I just hate about, one thing I hate in the Xenoblade was the armor for your female characters. Keep in mind, you can't just change your members. They're there for you for the whole game. You know? And the female members would always just have these really skimpy clothes. And I hated that because it doesn't make any sense even when you just look at it from in game because they're wearing armor. Like Fiora during the first part of the game, her best armor at that point in the game was a freaking skimpy bra and pants. That was her best armor, like with the most protection.
Maybe she did the Sam's bad guys with them getting like gawking her. And they're like, oh my god, and it's like, ah!
Right, but my sister said she went over her mates and they were a bit drunk, and there was these 2 guys trying to like have a fist fight, and apparently one of her friends just decided to do a flash, and they both just stopped fighting.
That's the purpose of the game. The problem is, in the game the characters are like kids, so you can't really do
Yes,
that.
that's a slight problem.
Yeah.
She's quite young.
She's wait, she's obviously the same age as you.
That's because we're the shortest samurai that's ever.
No, you could like, oh, like I wish you could have been like about that size. so a little pixie guy. A violent pixie, call him like violent pixel.
Elma doesn't look too young, she looks more like age.
Yeah, it says here, it just says they censored her bikini outfits in the West a bit and made them less revealing. They also removed the breast slider in character creation. I see that as like Japan, man, just the way with the fairies.
Breast slider.
Yeah, it said they've got a breast, so you can make the breasts bigger and stuff. And they're in like a skimpy outfit.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. I don't know if this is actually what you're supposed to do at this point. What we're going into the sort of thing here, it starts this cutscene and like a walk tour, because I think you realise, because if it is where you're supposed to go, I think you realise that. I just looked and said, oh, that's interesting.
That's good design for you then. That's like, that was when the security stores mentioned Halo, because it was really good because it directed you, but then you realised that you automatically knew where to go. And everything was designed like the lighting, the way the ground was like designed and stuff like that. All the bits in the buildings would all kind of lead you to one direction.
Not the band. That would be horrible.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure
I
cruise.
suppose that's a good point actually.
Why
You've got
don't you
a
give us
good
the
point, Joe.
express?
He says,
Just the highlights.
I'm cool with them changing lane, but the bus slider is restrictive to female players that want to recreate themselves. Good point. So we're saying, well, but yeah, if someone wants to create their own themselves, and what,
Yeah, because-
what's it called, Lindsay? What's it called? What's the Got Plan call them? Bangers. So if they've got massive bangers, then you can't do it now because they've taken out the slider. So you can't.
No, that's fair enough because Lynn's a character that's already
Yeah.
like
Expect
developed
to
in
pass
the
through
game.
there fairly often.
Mm.
The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district. But skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district.
I'm really not sure still how to feel about it.
You're really not feeling it?
I am feeling it, Sean.
You're not.
But I'm just not feeling it in one certain area. Like,
You're not feeling what?
Downtown guy can actually get
well,
pretty crowded sometimes.
I'm still not sure if it's going to be better in this game to have like a character that you can create yourself. It's better than having the main character like already done in the first game. I know that character creation is great, it's some flexibility. But in the first game, like when you've got a character that's already got personality, you know, it makes it much more engaging. You engage with that character a lot more and it makes the story much more interesting as a result.
But it's still going to do that though, no?
Yeah, the other characters are still there, but they might still be friends, you know, but
Right, sound's back. That should be us back on sound wise. Let us know if that's the back on, people.
Anything about today's flight I should know?
No, nothing to worry about.
It might call for game just because the battery's a bit low. I've got the other battery charging just now, so we should hopefully, after the break, 20 minutes, hopefully the last 20 minutes we'll have a little bit of charging on the battery.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground.
Hi, Andrew Hulzar
Take some time.
on YouTube. Thanks for joining us.
Of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Hey, Rob Shoesmith and a couple other people followed us as well on YouTube. Cool.
Still a little bit of Britain left in this game. When one just said, I'll put on some tea. Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, we've still done. Got a cup of tea and biscuits. A cup of tea. Hey, why does it back?
Allow me to formally introduce
There's you standing there for
My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as
he
captain
paints
of
his,
the
he
White
dyes his eyebrows.
Now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss?
What's
From
that?
the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the white whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
This side
Well
of
then,
this.
where should we begin?
You should give him a really gimpy voice where he's like,
I think I have to go for all these anyway.
It started at the end, 2 years ago.
Oh, it was a dark and stormy night.
that's what it's like, yeah. As it zooms into him. It was a dark night. Hyper-advanced civilization.
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
It really sucks when your planet's blown up.
It's not the best
I
thing.
still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
Earth wasn't enough.
For better and for worse, we were close to
got
planet
married.
Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government.
Like a ninja.
Basically, making it a sustainable city.
She's quite nice though. Blade!
that's what you got from that. A big piece of exposition.
Is that just to clarify everything that I needed to know. Blade!
Blade is an acronym.
See?
Of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think.
What a shit
It's a relatively
name.
new organization.
Why would you even come up with a name for that?
There in space, we had plenty of provisions.
Builders of us
The crew
all
trained to
Raven
handle
is
the
connected
limited
words
amount of
and actions.
situations we might
That was
encounter
a
on our
daft.
travels.
All of an hour.
But of course, all
Like
that
United
changed
States
after
of
we lost
America?
most of our ship.
Who got that cat?
Crashing down here on Muriel. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers.
Killing vampires, the end.
But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
No Lifehold.
Take a look at this.
All random information.
The white whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis, all housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary.